And as I mentioned, the cameras may be
Once again, I can't get to the
150,
beach.
100 feet
It's
away.
cloudy,
I don't remember at this point if
rainy.
it moved. It wasn't very far at all.
But
And we keep hearing it. It gets a little
I'm
louder.
going to make
Changed the direction at one point. We didn't
potato chowder.
and we didn't hear the snapping as it just like the first
So I
experience.
tend to
I
buy
don't
things
remember
and
that
then
as
just
well.
look at
And
them
I did
until they
ask
go
my dad
bad.
that as
I don't
well.
eat
He
that
didn't
much. I eat
remember.
once a
And
day.
so we did
But I
remember
do
a
feed my
couple of times,
friends.
but I didn't remember who was
So
dead that night. One of them was
I'm going to chop these up. I washed them. I'm going to chop them up. I'm going to throw them in the water.
Well, eyewitnesses don't always detect smells when they have an encounter, so
it's taken me very little time to chop these up. I'm almost done. That's what's in the pot. Okay, potatoes are cut. They're all in here. And I just cut them all different sizes. And I leave the skin on because that's where all the vitamins are. I'm going to feed a lot of people. So I'll be draining. I'm going to add a little salt to this. Just while they're cooking. Cut my onion, celery, whatever else I think of. Well, apparently I'm doing this backwards, but whatever. I like the skins on my potatoes. And I already have frozen bacon, so I will not be adding bacon fat. And I have onion. I think I got what I need. So, of course I'm going to feed many people again. This big pot. Waiting for the potatoes. I put them down because I went out to smoke. But they're almost done. So I'll be transferring everything into this. And they feel pretty good enough to go. I threw the potatoes in the big pot. And I'm going to start adding stuff. I had a, I guess that's a quarter gallon of milk. And I added that much. I'm going to feed a lot of neighbors. So now I'm going to chop stuff up and add some flour and spices. Okay, I chopped the onions small, and I'm crying. I got the milk and the potatoes in here. That was rough. Big old pot. I mean, big old pot. But like I said, I'm feeding a lot of people. Just a note, I could have put Pam in the bottom of the pot because it seems to be sticking even though it's on low. But that's alright. I'll keep stirring it. Alright, now I'm adding celery. And it's looking beautiful so far. And now the carrots. And then the spices. So this is the end of the month meal. So I'm going to add cream corn. Never did that before. See how it turns out. Beautiful so far. Well, it smells and it looks beautiful, even with the cream corn. Just went right on in there. Okay, so I've got frozen basil. That's what it looks like. Get it in your freezer section. I only have 2 left. I have to get more. Here's my frozen bacon. I'm going to crush that up and add it. Okay, so I added my black peppercorn and pink Himalayan sea salt. Which I might add more of. It's looking good so far. Still got some, I might add some more of that stuff because it seems to have totally disappeared. Alright, I'll be back. I did add more salt and pepper. I didn't mix it in yet. And I'm going to add some chicken base. I just took a little taste of the broth. Oh my lord, so delicious. I added more salt and pepper. You may need more salt and pepper, but oh my gosh, so good. So I'm just going to let it simmer here for a little while. I'm letting it simmer because the carrots and celery and stuff aren't done, or the onions, but the broth is so delicious. Alrighty, I'll be back with the final plate. I used the last of my chicken base, so I put 1 cup of this, like I filled this up and poured it in there, and I'm going to do it one more time. And that should be good. And if I need to, I'll put a little flour or cornstarch in it. But so far, it's just delicious. Even with the crunchy vegetable bite I got. In my building, you can't do dishes because there's no hot water in the morning, like early morning. It's early morning. It's another cloudy, rainy day. So they have to wait. But this is going to simmer till those vegetables get done. Oh, I left the wooden spoon there. Yeah, no one's perfect. Yay. Okie dokie. This is genius here. But yeah, looking good. Just let it simmer and let those vegetables cook. Oh. I don't understand how it was able to make me feel that way. It was beyond frightened. It was beyond being terrified. It completely radiated my soul. There we go. This thing was... Okay, so I got tired. I added a tablespoon of flour. I just tasted it because I had it on low. So I just cranked it up. And I put a tablespoon of flour in it. So I'm going to start getting this show on the road here because I'm hungry. So I whisked the tablespoon of flour in there. Might need a little more. I don't know. The vegetables are still hard because I got tired. I laid down and played Candy Crush for a minute. Either fall off a little bit of ridge, that was the shoreline, or stand up. And I kind of watched, and sure enough, added more salt and pepper. So it's got some flour, more salt and pepper. Just a little higher heat. Get this show on the road. I don't sleep at night, if you guys didn't notice. I sleep in the day. Always did, always will, probably. Well, I had 4 clear bowls, like as in a regular bowl, but my neighbors have not returned them. So I'm using this big clear bowl. I'm thinking, is this a dog? Is this a werewolf? Am I just seeing things? I mean, we've been tired. I mean, we woke up at 5 o'clock every day. This was around 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And I gotta be careful because I know I won't eat all that. And I'm gonna put some cheese on it. I also added garlic and onion powder. I know, again, researching, listening to other, and I turned up the heat. And it's what happens when you fall asleep. Well, I didn't fall asleep, but when you're just like tired. I just whisk it right in here. And that's the second time I added the garlic and onion powder. So, I mean, it's up to what you want. Like I say, it turned when it saw me, noticed me. It had, like I say, just the wolf head is the best I can describe. It had that snout. It had the pointed ears on top. It had fur. And, I mean, the fur must have been, I don't know, a couple inches, 4 inches long, something like that. It's up to you what you add. And it just stared at me. And it had these, you can add anything you want. Thyme. I might. Rosemary, whatever. Okay, so now I added this garlic powder, and that really made a difference. This one wasn't so strong. So I added some cheddar, waiting for it to melt, and it's gonna be awesome. And pot holder. The rest of it, I'll bag up and give to the neighbors.
Surrounded by the trees.
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't have the greatest
That's my take. Yeah, I don't
Tupperware,
really have
but
a true answer, I
packaged
guess.
and ready to go.
That's about as
That'll go to
volatile a
4
situation
people,
as you can be in. Yeah, not
and
good at all.
this will go to
Later you say they
other
did,
people.
but when those 3 dogmen were standing there looking at you, were they showing
God
any
bless.
kind of emotion?
The person
Pretty sure I'm not
that's
gonna be
been
able to
playing
take
behind me
2
is Vic Cundiff Dogman
Dogman
Encounters.
F3.
Vic Cundiff
I
Dogman
think they kinda knew
Encounters
they
on
were in charge
YouTube.
of the situation,
So if you
but
want to check it out.
they also knew that
I'm exhausted
they
now.
were
Finally.
controlling the
Finally.
situation in a way
It's
that,
morning. Time for me to go
again,
sleepy
they didn't really
buys.
do anything.